Hey, good morning. I hope everything is going well with you. I want to advise you of if you're a truck driver, you may see good opportunities with these European companies. They pay double what the other company pays. American company pays about, some of them pay 55 cents, some of them still pays 42 cents. Terrible. It is terrible. The pay for the American guys is terrible. But there are American company pays 40 cents, 45, 55 cents a mile, and they also pay for your detention time. Detention means when you come to pick up something and the company is not ready to give you what you come to pick up, and they will tell you park over there and wait. They will let you know when they are ready, and so you wait. This wait normally you will wait. The company will make you wait for 2 hours for free, sometimes 3 hours for free. You're not gonna make any money for those 3 hours. You're gonna sit there and wait. After 3 hours, they're supposed to pay you. Most company pays you maybe $15 an hour, $20 an hour, whatever. The wait range, it depends on if you pull in a reefer. Reefer is a refrigerated food, or if you come in to pick up a dry van, which is like a chips or a food that doesn't require to be refrigerated. Anyway, after whatever amount of time you waited for this to pick up the product, let's say 5 hours. Out of 5 hours they only pay you for 2 hours. Ridiculous, right? I mean, why would you want to work 5 hours? You only get paid for 2 hours. But that's the way it is in driving, in trucking. Terrible. But the other thing that is even more terrible, is these European companies. These European companies, I wish there are other ways to tell you, to inspire you, to translate what I know into your brain, how horrible this company is, how horrible this European company is when it comes to how they abuse drivers, American drivers. American drivers tended to be naive in a sense that they trust you a lot more. They trust the companies. They are not suspicious. They don't know. They're used to everybody is following the law. The company is following the regulations and the law, that how they're supposed to be following. But these Russian guys, they don't care about what the law says. They only care about picking up something from here, delivering it to there. They pay you a fraction. They pay you very little money, and they don't care if you follow the law or not. I'm not talking about you. Let's say they tell you pick up this and deliver to this place, and normally it takes you 20 hours to get there. They want you to deliver it in 5 hours. Deliver it in 5 hours. Legally, you're supposed to deliver it in 20 hours. You know, the driving truck, there is a time that you're not supposed to drive by law. You drive 11 hours. Out of that 11 hours, and then you take a 10-hour break, and then start driving again. And these companies, they don't care about all that. They want you to deliver it in fraction of times. That means if the police catch you, the highway patrol, the Department of Transportation in every state, they have monitoring station on the highway, weigh station on the highway. Anytime you drive on the highway, I think most of you guys have seen that there is a weigh station on the highway. This weigh station is there to make sure that you drive in a proper equipment, the equipment is in good repair, you drive in legally, you have insurance for the truck. Not you, but I'm talking about the company. But you are the one that's going to get in trouble. If the highway patrol, the state police find that the vehicle doesn't have insurance, the vehicle is carrying a product that's overweight, there is a weight restriction as well, you be the one that's going to be ticketed. And then the time. If you're driving a truck by the company, following the company that send you, they want to say, you know, just drive, just drive, just drive, just drive. Deliver this in 5 hours instead of 20 hours. You will exhaust it. This is what this. You don't take breaks throughout the entire 7 days. You will be driving, one delivery after another, one delivery after another. Horrible, horrible, horrible. You can't. You hardly have enough time to take a break. 2 hours, 1 hour to sleep, food. You know, you run out of the truck, run into the gas station or whatever, McDonald's, local market, grab something to eat. Especially right now during the COVID-19, a lot of places close. You can't drive through. You can't use drive through with the trucks. So there is huge amount of desperation for truck drivers. And what I want to let you know is these Russian guys, these European companies, if you continue to work for these Russian guys, you will end up losing your license. You will end up losing your license. Here is how you will lose your license. They will push you to run, not following the 14-hour rule. The police will catch you driving this truck because every station has a little way station on the highway. So they will catch you one time, they'll give you a warning. 2 times they give you warning. 3 times you get a ticket. And then not to mention the speeding ticket. These guys, they want you to drive, get there in instead of 20 hours, you get there in 2 hours. So you have to drive. I have to move some clown parking next to me. They want you to drive, right? They want you to get there in. They want you to get there in 20 hours instead of 40 hours. The idea is to get as many deliveries as you can. Not as you can, but that was assigned to you by the company. But if you follow the company's, what the company tells you, you have to be speeding in order for you to make any delivery, to make it to any delivery. You have to be speeding. So you're gonna get a lot of speeding tickets. We get into where you're gonna end up losing your license. You're gonna catch 2-3 speeding tickets, maybe even an accident, rollovers. I got a friend of mine, he's Somali. He was involved in 3 rollover crashes. This guy is lucky to be alive. One time he was driving in North Dakota in the winter time. He was rushing. These guys telling him, if you don't make this delivery, we're gonna lose business. You're not gonna get paid. If you're late, we're gonna charge you late fees. These guys have the audacity to charge you for something that they themselves scheduled to be picked up late, that you have to deliver on time when everybody else is. You pick up from the shipper is late. They send you to get there late. Yet somehow they want you to make up all that late, that everybody was late. Everybody was running late, but they require of you to deliver the things on time. Anyway, he was driving North Dakota in winter time. He was rolled over. There was a vehicle that was coming. It's 2-way lanes, and the vehicle coming on from the opposite direction went out of their lanes and he thought they're coming toward him, and he tried to avoid it. Anyway, flip over. They airlifted him to the local hospital. He have a lot of brain injuries, bleeding and whatnot. He survives. The other vehicle also survives. That's one, right? And the second one is somewhere in East Coast. It's in East Coast. He's coming around the curve. Don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's speeding. I don't know. He come around the curve, and he end up flipping the vehicle. He's carrying a paper rolls. The paper rolls. I'm not talking about toilet papers. This is something that was used. It comes from a plant. It's huge. One paper roll weighs over 3,000 pounds. Huge. So you have about 10 or 20 of these inside the truck. Flip over. And then the third one is somewhere in Nevada. He's trying to get from Nevada to California. Another accident. The reason why there are so much accident is that you have to make your own choices when you deal with these people. They don't care about your license. They don't care about your livelihood. The fact that your life is dependent on this license. And when they finish with you, when you become when you're not usable no more, you don't have your license anymore. They can't use you anymore. They can't push you around anymore. You're not usable anymore because your license is not good. They will throw you away and get another fresh driver off the boat into the truck. They don't care. The only thing that they will get if you get into an accident is maybe their insurance premium will go up a little bit, and that's it. Any tickets that come out of the accident will be your driver. Will be the driver the one that's going to be getting the ticket. You'll be getting the ticket. You'll be getting the accident record on your driving record. Everything goes on your driving record. Also, when it comes to money, first thing they do is they want to make sure that you, the driver, pays for their insurance premium. For their insurance premium, they want you to pay for their insurance premium. So they hold what they call escort account. Basically, they're stealing money from your paycheck. Instead of giving you at the end of the week, they hold $200 from your paycheck up to the deductible insurance, up to their insurance deductible, which is sometimes $5,000. So you pay $250, $300 for their insurance. Mind you, you don't have a truck. This is kind of piss me off sometimes. I get excited to not excited just how horrible this company is, how much that I know of them to be horrible. You pay for their insurance premium. They hold your first paycheck. Sometimes they hold for 2 weeks. They will hold your pay for 2 weeks sometimes for 1 week. On top of all that, you'll still have to pay for the escort. Escort comes out of your paycheck, $200-300 a week from your paycheck for 10 weeks or more. That's one. The second one, they charge you for occupational insurance. They take that out of your money. And if there is any damage, I'm not talking about you. It's their vehicle. They are in business. You're driving down the road and there is a flat tire. They will charge you for that flat tire. That flat tire normally range from $300 to $400, sometimes $700-800. It will come out of your paycheck. They will hold your paycheck. Say, why are you charging me for your flat tire? Maybe they will tell you, because it's your fault. The truck, the tire was flat. At this point, normally, you already start working for this company. You will be on your second week. On your second week, they already hold your first week, when your first paycheck, which is equivalent of a couple $1,000, right? $2,000 sometimes. Your first week, sometimes $1,500 to $2,000. I don't know how much you guys make, but I can show you. And you go on the YouTube channel, and I show you what I make. It's on there. It's range from $2,000 to $3,000 a week. But imagine someone just start working there. This person can't just get up and leave, because they already holding you hostage with the money that you be making. If you have a flat tire on your second week, they have your first week check, $1,500 to $2,000. They have the escort that they take out of your paycheck, and you hope that you're gonna get your money, the pay you expected to be paid on. For that first week, you get paid in 5-6 days from that first week, right? The first week they will hold your check, and then the following week is just around the corner, and that's when you're supposed to get your check. So you're gonna put up with all this crap that they charge for the vehicle maintenance. They charge for if you're late. If you're not the one that's late anyway, they send you to pick up something knowing that the company where you're picking up the item is gonna hold you. It's gonna hold their truck. You'll be driving their truck. You'll be sitting there for 5-6 hours, and then they have the audacity to tell you, hey, because you're late for 5 hours, and we're gonna charge you $500 because you're losing money. Anyway, don't work for this Russian cop, and if you do, be aware when it comes to the rights that you have. You don't have to work for these companies, and you're not obligated to do anything that you don't like to do. You don't have to drive beyond 11 hours. You don't have to drive any hours at all if you don't want to. Don't let them push you around. When it comes to the point of employment laws, most of the time they will have you run a 1099. It doesn't matter if you're 1099 or W2. At the end of the day, they can't push you around unless you let them. You can leave the truck anywhere, get on the airplane and just leave. You can do that, and there's nothing that obligated you to continue to be slaves to this company. Just be aware. Stay tuned.